Welcome. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to start a new project. We're going to name this project DigitalDoodle1_1_2, and I'm going to take you through how to build an Android mobile app in the MIT App Inventor 2. So here we go. We're going to go to Projects, and we're going to go to Start a New Project, and we're going to immediately name it Digital, I use a capital D, Doodle 1_1_2, and I'll call this video, or I'll call this tutorial. And here we go. So you wait a second, and on your screen is going to be your new app inventor. Over here on the left hand side, if you follow my mouse, is what I call your toolboxes. And these are like going through Lowe's and going through different aisles. You get to see the different tools that are available to you. You can go to sensors, you can go to social, storage, connectivity. So you just kind of figure out what you need, and you just look in here for the tools that you want. So I will be building this. You won't be able to see it, but I'll be building this from our engineering design. So I start with layouts. Horizontal layouts are very important in building apps in Android. And these are like shelving systems. And you'll see over here in the components that they're listed horizontal arrangement 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then you begin to click on the one you want. You begin to set its properties over here on the right-hand side. A lot of times I'm going to take just about all these horizontal arrangements to width is fill parent to get that to fill inside the app. So you just go through here, you click on them, and now they are all fill parents. Okay, so let's say I want 3 buttons across the top of the page for red, blue, and green. You're going to go to your user interface and you're going to drag in 3 buttons into the first horizontal layout. So there you have it. That's your buttons. And now you want to go through your buttons, and you always want to name your buttons. So I'm going to call this BTN red. And this one down here, you're going to call this BTN green. Hit OK. And this one here, we're going to rename it BTN blue. And you want to do this so that when you're in code, you're going to know which button you're referring to. It won't be ambiguous. So button 1, button 2, button 3. So then you go back to button 1, and I want to come down to its text property. I say I want to give it a big capital R. And maybe I want to change its shape to an oval, and then maybe I want to change its height and width to 60 pixels. And if I go 60 pixels on height and width, I'm going to get a perfect circle. And there it is. And maybe you want to give it a background color that is red. You go up to your background color, you color it red, and there you go. Well, maybe you want these centered, so then you go into your horizontal arrangement, you go to Align Horizontal, and you click on Center. Well, let's go down to button 2, button green, and repeat the process again. So we're going to go to Text, capital G. We're going to go to Shape, Oval. We're going to go to Height, 60 pixels. Keep it all congruent. Very easy to do. Just click OK. Give it a background color of green. And then you're going to go on to button BTN blue. Let's give it a capital B. Boom, there you go. And then you give it a shape of an oval. And then you go to width, 60 pixels. And you go to height, 60 pixels. And voila, now you go to background color blue. And there you have 3 nice buttons. And then over here, what we're going to do is we're going to put in a slider in this second shelf. I want to put in a label and a slider. Okay. Oops, I missed there. You can see that I missed. So you just drag it in there. Watch your blue line. Okay. So there you go. Let's call this label. We'll call it LBL pen size. This is going to display the size of the pen. Click OK. Pen size is 0. And this is your SLD pen size. And you want this slider to be fill parent, go all the way across. You could change the colors on the left and the right you want. Maybe you wanted Fairfield white on the left and Fairfield red on the right. You could do that. And you could say, okay, I want this to go from pen size of 1 to 100. And there you have it. That's your slider. And next what we're going to do is we're going to put a big canvas down here. So you want to go into your drawing and animation. Go ahead and grab a canvas, put a canvas in there. Know how it's really small. So I'm going to take this canvas and I'm going to go to fill parent on height and fill parent on its width. And one thing we want to do here on the horizontal arrangement is we also want to go fill parent on the horizontal arrangement, and that will push that down and kind of expand that horizontal arrangement, and you're ready to go. Okay, the next thing we want to do is put a button down here at the very bottom of the page. And I want to go ahead and center this button. So I'm going to click on horizontal arrangement 4 that it's sitting in. And you can see this button right over here sitting underneath that. That tells you that's in horizontal 4. I'm going to go ahead to that horizontal arrangement 4 and center it. That button is now centered. And now we can go work on our button. This button is called BTN Take Picture. This is the button that you're going to click on to take the picture. Okay, let's be congruent in our format. So now we can go ahead and make this oval. We go ahead and set its height and width to 60 pixels, just like the 3 above. And you could, say something in here like press me and hit enter. And now that displays the text. And you could give it a background color. How about a nice yellow standing out there? All right. And that's how you say that today. And that's our basics on setting up a GUI for Digital Doodle 1.1.2. I hope this helps, and hope you've enjoyed it. Hope this helps a lot. Thanks. Bye.